Colin Brown has 1-for-1 here at Gloucester Park. Tuesday night action here. It's Rock and Roll resumed with a very impressive win as the short-priced $1.24 favourite. Colin has Patrickthepiranha, the Group 1 winner, racing first up at Gloucester Park this Friday night. Colin, we've just seen It's Rock and Roll. How is Patrick going compared to him?
They're probably on a par. Patrick had an extra couple of weeks off, but their workload's been pretty much the same. It's Rock and Roll, Eden, Franco and Patrick have been working up together, so they've had plenty of opposition.
Yep. Who has one of them had the woodwork on each other throughout their battles at home?
We don't hammer them on the track, but surprisingly enough, on the track this time in, It's Rock and Roll has he's just got all his high speed back. We didn't see it tonight, but he's been sitting third and rounding them up and going to the line very strong, which is surprising. Having said that, we haven't let the other two go either, but he's probably been a touch more impressive.
Expecting, just before we get on to It's Rock and Roll, Patrickthepiranha, expecting him to prove hard to beat on his return?
Yeah, I am. He is fit and his heart rate's better than this horse. His recoveries are great. It's Rock and Roll slotted back into a HWOE of 25 and less. Patrick doesn't have that luxury. He's in a 85 grander and less. So, he got penalised a bit for winning those Group 1, Group 2 and Group 3 as a 3-year-old. So it's going to be tougher for him. He needs to be fitter. And I think he, even though they've had the same amount of work, Dylan's actually been looking after him, and I think he's probably 10% better than this horse.
You're taking the reins on Patrick this week, though, not Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan had a couple of options there. I think he had Bondi's horse as well, which I thought he would have left his horse out. But Dylan trains Tyler Brett, and there was no other option for him. So it's a good opportunity for me to get behind the horse as a trainer and see where I'm at.
We'll touch on It's Rock and Roll quickly. First up, even though it was a big drop in grade, first up 2,500 though. I'm sure that's what you wanted to see from him tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And as I said to Ken earlier, he's one of those horses that waits for him. He never runs away from him, whereas Patrick does the opposite. So I think he run home 56 something. Yep. So knowing the horse, and there would have been a little bit more there if something had really challenged him. So yeah, happy enough with the run.
Eden Franco due for a return soon as well?
Yeah, we actually bred her to Better's Delight. She's 15 days in foal, so she was going to start this Friday night. We had to medicate her today actually, so that meant I couldn't start her on Friday night, so she'll definitely be here the following Friday.
And what about Typhoon Tiff, just quickly?
Yeah, Tiff's still having a well-earned spell. Got very, very sick. She was a sad horse after she won that Group 1. Did need a thing for 3 weeks. So we were very lucky that, if it was viral, that we were very lucky it didn't lob 24 hours before, which normally happens. So, we're going to be very patient with her and look at those mares races the following year.
Yep, I'm sure she'll reward you down the track. So just quickly, Golden Nugget in a couple of months' time, who would be your number one seed at this stage?
Hard to tell. Probably Patrick, because he's just, even though the other horse has been showing that high speed on the track, he hasn't shown it to me on the racetrack. So, just at this stage, I'd have to say Patrick, but barrier draws are all important.
We've got all the guns blazing now. Very exciting this time of year. Well done tonight and good luck Friday.
Thanks very much, Michael.